It is one cut.
Yes, Tamara, it's one cut. Absolutely bang on. Yes. It is one cut. It is single cut. There is no cut in the shot. There is no different shot. एक बार camera चालू एक बार चालू हो गया, the camera does not stop rolling. It goes continuously, and it's a single cut, right? Anybody knows who holds the world record for the longest single cut ever? I don't know whether it still stands, but what I know, I know. At least 2, 3 years back, that thing had a record. It's a world record of a single largest cut. Anybody has an idea? Chance. Think, think, think.
Sir, the movie John Wick.
No, it still has cut. I don't know about John Wick. But I don't think entire movie can't be in a single cut. I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's an
Hopeless song.
no. It is a episode of a very popular show on television. Very, very popular.
Peer pressure.
No, a very, very popular, one of the longest running shows ever in Indian television. Now you,
CID?
huh?
CID?
CID, perfect. CID. Who said that?
I think so. It was the episode where there was the murder in a palace, a big house,
Yes,
and there were lot many characters, night shooting and all.
yes. So it is the single largest shot ever taken in the world. Actually, it had a world record. Perfect, perfect. 100 marks. Okay. So that is the fun. You have to rehearse so much for getting a shot right. Can you imagine how much rehearsal it has to be done to achieve something like this? एवढं सगळं इतना सब अचीव करने के लिए इतना रिहर्सल लगेगा. Every single second, every single frame has to be perfect. Otherwise, you just have to start over again. Can you imagine shooting this entire song, Rapta? Again, doing entirely everything again and again and again. You get it right. It is just 4 minutes. And why this 4 minutes ka thing is okay? Television is done on tapes, right? A tape has got a length of 1 hour. But there is one more song. राजेश खन्ना एंड शर्मिला टैगोर का गाना है बहुत फेमस. कौन सा है पता है? That was done in a single take. I'm trying to recollect the name. मेरे पास होगा तो दिखाता हूँ एक मिनट. I'll see if I've got it. रूप तेरा मस्ताना. You know that song? रूप तेरा मस्ताना. Right? That song has been taken in a single take. And the
Yes.
point is that the single take was so important because a reel, now we use SD cards. Even in filmmaking, in the professional filmmaking, we have got these large SD cards which go into the cameras. Very few people are still using the celluloid, that is the plastic wala, the reel with a silver enamel. Very few people are using it. Now everybody uses a camera with a card, so everything is stored in an SD card. But at that time, I've shot some ad films with a celluloid thing. It I shot it in maybe 2000 or 2002 or 3 sometime. No, a little later. 2005, I think. Right? The cost of one reel for a shoot is 11,000 rupees. Even in 2004 or 5 when I shot it, the cost of one reel is 11,000 rupees, and for one minute advertisement, which then we edited into 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds for television and all that. For 1 minute advertisement, it cost me 1,44,000 just for the raw footage, raw stock as we call it. And why? Because one reel can give you only 4 minutes of footage. Damn it. Right? So if you want to shoot an entire song on a reel, you have to finish that song in 3.5 minutes max, and no cuts. You cut it once, then you have to roll. I mean, there's no rolling back. When you shoot it on a celluloid, it's just shot. The footage is gone, which is why the cost of filmmaking used to be so high. आणि कित्येक लोक देशोधडीला लागले. Sorry, I shifted to Marathi. So many people became paupers because of the very very high cost of the reels, the stock footage. Imagine you call me as an actor and you're going to waste so much of reel because I'm going to go on giving retakes and retakes, and मैं पहली बार तो नहीं करूँगा, right? You'll tear your hair out as a director because I'll not give the right expression. You require good actors. You require somebody who can give you a good take in the first shot, second shot maybe, and then it costs a bomb. So crores of rupees just for the raw. Then it went into editing. It went into processing. Then it went from negative to positive. Then you make multiple copies of it and send it to theaters. अभी तो वो सब कुछ नहीं रहा. It is beamed via satellite, right? It's beamed via satellite to the hard disk, and from the hard disk the movie is played. One of the first movies that was played through hard disk was Ra 1. Ra 1. If you remember the Shah Rukh Khan ki Ra 1 thi, right? That was one of the first movies that was directly broadcast, and it actually उससे पहले रंग दे बसंती था, right? They were directly broadcasted. There was the digital distribution done for those films. You could actually see pixelation like you see on your computer's monitor or television. Pixelation, you actually see pixelation on the screen because it was shown through a hard disk and it was data transfer. Anyway, we are not going into that. That is not our topic of discussion. It's just that to begin the thing. What we are going to do today is we are going to look at camera shots and angles, right? We are going to look at camera shots first, then we are going to look at camera angles, and then we are going to look at camera movements. Now, understand one thing, all these things are very, very important. Technically, they are just technology. I mean, you just take a camera and shoot. You take a camera and shoot. But every shot, every angle, every movement has got a meaning behind it. We are trying to understand, we are going to try and understand the meanings behind all the shots, right? So I'm going to now show you something else. I requested one of my colleagues, actually she's also my former student, and now she has joined me as a colleague in my department, in my institute, and I asked her to do some modeling for me, I'm going to show you that now. Okay, so before I show you that one, I'm going to show you another song. How many of you have seen Mackina's Gold? Mackina's Gold? Nobody has seen Mackina's Gold, right? It is a story. It's a Western film, a Western. I mean, real Western, Dada wala Western. And in that, the story is it's Gregory Peck. It's a very old film. It's a very, very old film. All right. I mean, mere pitaji ke bachpan ke film hai shayad. So, but amazing film. It is story. It's a Western where this Gregory Peck is a ranger. He finds a map. An old man is shot. He goes to the old man. He finds a map. Leather map. It's a map to a valley of gold, mountain of gold, right? And he burns the map, saying it's just a myth. And then he's caught by dacoits and places. And then there's a fantastic story. It's a long film, but you must watch this film. It's available on YouTube. Free. You must watch this film. It's an amazing film. Please watch it. Mackina's Gold. The opening sequence of Mackina's Gold, right? The opening sequence of Mackina's Gold starts with a buzzard. Buzzard manje vulture, right? It starts with, it's a song. I'm going to play that song, and after the song is, I might pause the song in the while it's doing, but I'm going to play that song to explain some things. I'm over to Mackina's Gold. You should all watch this film. It's a wonderful film. Right. Let me go to that one now. By the way, just to tell you, when I upload this video on YouTube tonight, I'll be removing all these songs, okay? Because if I keep them, then immediately I get a copyright issue. So initially, all these songs that I'm going to play, mostly initially, I might not play any song afterwards, because then I can't upload the video for you. YouTube also rejects and Facebook also rejects now. Okay, so I don't want to take that risk. That's why I'm playing all these videos first. Anyway, that's the way we do it always. So here it is. Just to give an idea of what this whole thing is about, I'm not going to play this entire song. I'm going to show you what the film is about. It's very engrossing, very well directed. What a fantastic story it is. You must watch the film. Anyway, so what I was talking about is that buzzard goes high up in the sky, and what an extreme long shot does. An extreme long shot establishes the area, the geographical area where the story is about to happen. any film, right? Any film. कोई भी फिल्म ले लो आप, आपको कहीं ना कहीं तो आपको establish करना पड़ेगा. This is where the film is happening. Whether it's a village. So if you remember the Lagan shots in the beginning, they have shown, they actually shown the map and all that. Amitabh Bachchan's voice and from the India it goes to the village, and then they shown the village, how the people are working and things happening, and then the film starts, right? Every film, every story requires that the area is established. मुझे पता होना चाहिए कि मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ, कहाँ से story हो रही है, right? Most of the films, unless a film is very clearly only and only happening in a room, right? Then there is no extreme long shot. You can't have an extreme long shot, right? If the entire story is happening in the room, they might still show you the society's building or the area, and then they'll go into the room. But otherwise, it's not necessary. But normally, when a film is shot, when you start with the film, you have to establish the area where the film is happening, right? Now, I'm not going to talk of Mirzapur because it's very violent, and I don't want these kids to watch that Mirzapur thing. I don't know whether they're watching now, but they should not, ideally. But understand that this thing is very important. Extreme long shots are used for establishing the geography of the story, right? Now I'm going to go to the next. Then we go to something called a long shot. All right, I'm going to show the long shot. I must thank my colleague again for agreeing to pose for me today, and let me shoot her. Here it is. So this is my colleague Jerusha. She was also my student in the past, in 2010 or 11, 12 or something. And then she's joined me as a faculty member now. She teaches graphic designing and editing and everything. So here it is. This is called a long shot, where you can see the entire person, right? You can see the entire person completely, right? You can also notice her, but you cannot see the minute expressions that she might have on her face. In this particular instance, if the camera is very clear and you can actually see what's happening, but otherwise, in long shot, it can be still longer where you can show 2 or 3 people or a crowd, right? 10-15 लोग भी दिखा सकते हैं long shot में. They may or may not be talking to each other. They may not be able to be interacting with each other. Suppose there is a mob scene. There are people running together. Then you take a long shot to show the people running. And then if you've got a character inside that shot, then you go close up or mid shot there. But long shot is exactly this, what I'm showing you now. This is long shot. This is what establishes a person's, the entire person is seen on the screen. There is a space above the head and below the feet also. And that is what long shot is. This is how a long shot is shot. Then we go a little bit nearer. This is actually called a cowboy shot, right? A cowboy shot, because this is what they do, right? So a cowboy shot means just above the knee, just at the knee level, because if you have seen Western films, they draw the gun and shoot. So that's called a cowboy shot. It's just above the knee. It's called cowboy shot. This also is actually a variation. This is not in our regular cinematic language. We don't actually define it as a cowboy shot. This is a new term that is being used now. Cowboy shot, mantat tara. Otherwise, it's just a variation between a mid shot and a long shot, right? Now, next is something called mid shot.
Say
So
hi.
this is called a mid shot. All right, from waist to above, that is called a mid shot, right? Here you can have there's something called 2 shot, there's something called 3 shot. You can have 2 or 3 people also in this particular frame. What you see on the screen is called a frame, right? And we saw the frame sizes yesterday: 720, 576, 1920, 1080, all those frame sizes. Depending on the aspect ratio, you can decide how many people can fit in the screen. So if you've got a 16:9, you've got a wider screen, so you can fit in 4 or 5 people also aram se. If you've got 3:4, for example, then maybe the space will be crushed if you try to fit 3 or 4 people, or you have to pull back. And instead of taking a mid shot, you have to take a cowboy shot or a long shot to fit 3-4 people in a 4:3 frame, right? So depending on your frame size, and of course depending on your story, ultimately it's about the story, what you're going to tell, how many people you want to show on the screen. That is what is more important. So ये जो है, this is called a mid shot. Now variations of mid shot are or a two shot. Let me see if I've got two shot there immediately. No. So this is a mid shot. You can see the expression more clearly than a long shot. You can see a little bit of expression, and you can actually feel as if she's talking to you. There is the camera is at the eye level right now. It is not above or below or sideways, right? It's at the eye level. This is called closer mid shot, right? It is somewhere between a close shot and a mid shot, right? Somewhere between close shot and a mid shot. म्हणजे कमरेपासून जरा वरती पण छातीपासून खालती, right? That is the right. I mean, what I mean is from the chest to the waist. In between there, you cut the shot. That is called close mid shot. So what you're seeing now is a close mid shot. Here it is, right? Then we go close shot. This is a close shot, right? This is a close shot. This is not extreme close up. This is a close shot, and where you can, it is just from the chest level to the head, right? You can see very well the expressions of the on the face here, and you can here you can really start showing emotions. See, when you have got a long shot, right? What is the meaning of all this? When you have got a long shot, the emotion will have to be louder. बरोबर आहे. जर का लॉन्ग शॉट असेल तर इमोशन थोड़ा सा लाउड होना चाहिए, नहीं तो समझेगा नहीं. आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू सी माइन्यूट एक्सप्रेशंस इन अ लॉन्ग शॉट. मुझे थोड़ा सा जेस्चरिंग करना पड़ेगा, चिल्लाना पड़ेगा. आई मीन दिस थिंग वाज शॉट इन अ क्लोज्ड रूम, बट इमेजिन दिस पर्टिकुलर लॉन्ग शॉट इन ट्रैफिक. रास्ता है, there's a road behind me and I'm standing on the footpath and somebody is shooting me with the camera, of course, and it's a long shot. So there'll be traffic noise, right? There'll be a lot of traffic noise. There'll be ambient noise. In that, if I want to give an expression, it's difficult. So I have to be a little loud. I have to smile, louder. I have to shout. I have to speak louder so that the camera can pick up that. Right, so that is why you go mid shot. Mid shot is the camera is also nearer mostly. We don't normally shoot a mid shot while keeping camera far. We take the camera near and take a mid shot. What you're seeing me now is a mid shot, right? This is a mid shot. You can see my expressions. I can express, and I can have one more person also beside me here in a mid shot also, just two. I may not be able to have three people in a mid shot. I will have to go little lower, right? I'll have to go little lower, a longer mid shot to be able to. Sorry, I'm talking of close up. In a close up, I can maybe have two people, but if I want a third person, I have to go mid shot. So I have to go pull the camera back, either zoom out or pull back the camera. म्हणजे मला तीन लोक तिकडे, तीन जन हमको अगर लाना हो तो तीन जन के लिए मुझे मिड शॉट लेना पड़ेगा. क्लोजअप लाऊंगा तो मैं एक या दो मैक्सिमम, एंड वो दो भी मे बी फेसिंग ईच अदर, राइट? Facing each other. So if I want to show conversation between two people, I can show it with the close shot, not close up. It's close up shot, right? So that is the close shot. I can see the expressions very well. We go ahead. This is close up, real close up, right? This is the real close up. I can see only the face of the person, right? Now in cinematic language, it is not just the person that is important. It is not the person that is important. Yesterday I showed you this bottle, right? When I place it here, it is in a. If you look at me, it's in the mid shot or a closer mid shot. But when I place it here, this is close up, right? Now, when you take a close up of a particular object, that means that object is a part of the story, right? So you don't take close up of an object unless it is necessary. Unless it is a part of a story, you don't take close up of an object. If you take close up of an object, that means it is going to be a part of the story. Something has to happen. Either I'm going to pick this up and throw it at somebody, or इसमें अभी सिंगदाने हैं, लेकिन ऐसे समझो कि उसमें पेड़े हैं या लड्डू है, राइट? तो मैंने नीचे से मेरे किचन में से चुरा के ये लाया है और मुझे मीठा खाना अलाउड नहीं है, ऐसे समझो. Fortunately, I don't have diabetes, but I'm just giving you a story. But suppose I have diabetes and I go and steal this laddu from the kitchen without my wife knowing it, and I'm hiding this. And once I know that the wife has gone away, I slowly pick up. Now this becomes a part of my story. मग स्टोरीचा भाग झाला, कारण ही बाटली, ये बॉटल है, ये स्टोरी का भाग हो गया, because it is going to play a major role. Then I show close up. right? Then I show close up. I'm going to remove this, eat it, and I keep it back, and I'll again hide it somewhere so that my wife doesn't find it, or my wife doesn't find that I've used it, or maybe what I'll do is I'll eat it and I'll quietly go and keep it back in the kitchen. So I'm just giving you a story idea, but that is how it plays. So when you show close up of an object, it has to be a part of the story. Normally, it is part of the story, right? So remember that. That is the important thing to remember here. All right. So this is a close up. You can see expressions very clearly on the face. Now, beyond this, yeah, beyond this, this is a little more close up. So, close up you can deal with in many different manners. So you've got mid shot, then somewhere between close and mid, you got close up, you got a little more close up, and you're going closer and closer. So all these are treated as close up shots. So whether this is this or this, it is still close up. It is still not called extreme close up, right? This is still a close up where I want to show some very minute expressions on her face. Then I show this close up. So depending on the story and depending on the dialogue and depending on the expression that you want to show on the screen, राइट समझ रहा है ना सबको, उसके बेसिस पे आप कौन सा क्लोजअप, कितना मिड शॉट लेना है, कितना क्लोजअप लेना है. सो सपोज टुमारो आई एंड जेरू, हर नेम इज जेरूशा, राइट? I and Jerusha have an argument, right? We are making a film in the institute and we disagree upon something and she gets very angry. She gets very angry. Then I want to show that anger. So what I'll do is I'll do this. Here it is.
So this is very close.
ऐसा करो.
So now I can show the extreme close-up. This is called extreme close-up, right? Extreme close-up. And extreme close-up is used very, very frequently in films. It is used very, very frequently in films. It is not rare at all. ये शॉट बहुत यूज होता है क्योंकि अपने को भी यूज करना है, हम लोग भी यूज करेंगे इसको क्योंकि ये कुछ दिखाता है, राइट? सो सपोज टुमारो I am talking to you and you're actually shooting me. This is a part of the story, right? The story is I am giving a lecture and I get a call. So I'm looking here. I'm looking at my phone. Now the audience is not going to be able to see who is calling till I show this, right? Till I show this. But I'm not going to show it like this. You're making a film. So in a film, no actor. अरे मुझे call है, 1 मिनट है, ये देखो shot. ऐसे तो नहीं करता है. Right? So what you have to do is you have to shoot me as you're doing now. Then you take the camera behind me and do something called over the shoulder shot. My shoulder ke over se you are going to take a close up of this camera here like this. That is called extreme close up. Right? So you take an extreme close up, you show the number, you show the name of the person who is dialing. Right? Mostly आजकल call क्या आते हैं? I take the number and because I'm running this workshop now, I get a lot of numbers which are unknown. So I have to pick up every number that comes today. And whenever I pick up, 50% of the times, at least, or maybe 90% of times, आपको लोन चाहिए, आपको नई गाड़ी खरीदनी है, these kind of calls I get, and I have to say no, sorry, I don't want a loan. ये call बहुत ज़्यादा आते हैं आजकल. But anyway, that is the fun of the extreme close-up. If your thing is a character, so or maybe I'm wearing my watch and when I'm talking to you, I realize that it's already very late and we need to stop this lecture. So I look at the watch. So in a film, when I look at the watch now, you're going to take the extreme close-up of watch, right? You need to take the extreme. When your phone, you have to take the extreme close-up like this, right? So you have to show the name of the person who has called me. Then the story moves ahead. So that extreme close-up is a very, very normal thing and it's used very, very frequently. यहाँ तक समझ में आया सबको? Everybody got this very clearly, right? Now, yeah, please tell me. Gardev and yeah.
Sir, the word is also used pan, to pan the camera.
No, that is different. That goes ahead. We are going there next.
Okay, so that is not something related to this close-up.
Shots and panning are different things.
Okay.
Right now we are just talking of only shots. So shots are extreme long shot. Then you got long shot. Then you got cowboy shot, right? Then you got mid shot or somewhere between mid shot and then you got closer mid. You got close shot. You got and close shot. You can go a little bit thoda sa aage or piche, then you have got extreme close-up shot. These are the shots that we use, right? So
Extreme
that thing is
close-up.
coming next. Right. These are the shots. These are technically the shots that we use. Now, knowing shots and shooting them are two different things, right? And knowing shots and why you want to shoot those are very, very important. So you don't shoot an extreme close-up unnecessarily. Neither you pull back the camera and show a long shot unnecessarily. It has to be a part of your plan. Without planning, we are going to do that also. We are going to do that also, right? Anybody else has a doubt or any query till now? Please ask me. Nahin? Can I go ahead? Okay, so I'll go ahead now. We are going to the same slide. So here it is. This is a two shot, right? This is a two shot. So even he is my former student and now a faculty member in our institute. He teaches business communication. His name is Amritansh. Now this particular shot is a two shot which is shot at mid level. Barabar? Is a two shot which is shot at mid level. I can also go little close up here. I can go mid shot also. I can go little closer mid and still have two people. But beyond that, I will not be able to show more than two people. बरोबर कारण फ्रेम च्या बाहर जाते फ्रेम के बाहर चले जाएंगे राइट और अमृतांश जैसा कोई और एक आ गया तो चांस ही नहीं और उसका आकार देख के तो और एक नहीं ऐड होगा वहां पे राइट सो यू नीड टू थिंक अबाउट दैट सो I can fit two or maybe maximum three in this two or three. This is called two shot or three shot. Generally used when we are having a conversation kind of thing in the movie. Suppose there's a group discussing something, then we have only three people discussing. We can have three people placed optimally, right? That is the three shot. But if I want to show more people, I have to go farther. Right? मतलब मुझे पीछे जाना पड़ेगा और either cowboy shot लेना पड़ेगा, long shot में मुझे दिखाना पड़ेगा crowd. So suppose there is a story, there is an andolan happening or some a group gathering where they are discussing of taking out a morcha or they are discussing of approaching the principal or something. Students hai 5 6 8 10 students hai, they have got some issue they want to discuss, then I have to go back, right? I have to go back and take a long shot or a cowboy shot to show 5 6 people. So depending on what your story demands, you have to change the place where you are having the camera, right? So let's go next now. Okay, this is called the OS. Now this is not a perfect OS. What was happening is Amritansh was actually taking a lecture online, and because I had to complete the shooting, I made him come and stand there. मैंने बोला तू तेरा lecture चालू रख because it's online. So he was taking his lecture on the mobile phone, and we were watching something that the students have done. They had done a podcast which we were watching, right? So I took an overhead shot. So overhead shot is something that you take behind somebody's shoulder, overhead. This is overhead shot. What you're seeing right now is overhead shot. This is actually Jerusha's shot over Amritansh overhead. So this is an OS. We call it OS, right? This is OS shot. This is an OS shot of Jerusha, and then I changed. This is an OS shot of Amritansh because I've gone behind Jerusha to take this shot, right? So this is not actually perfect. थोड़ा सा खांदा पण दिसायला पाहिजे. I should have also taken the shoulder थोड़ा सा. This angle, right, is seen in the camera, right? So you actually have this, and this angle is seen, and you take the shot. This is generally used in interviews. If you see interviews on television, you see generally it is used in interviews. What happens is the interview starts with both people sitting there in front of you on a sofa or something, right? So they start their conversation, and a lot of times you can see that the camera, then there are multiple cameras today, right? It's not just one camera. So there's something called switcher, video switcher. It's like instrument where you just switch one video shot to another video shot. So if you switch that, then that camera footage comes on the screen. Switch this camera footage comes on the screen. You can have multiple switchers. We can have multiple cameras, right, running at the same time, and you just switch, right? So the camera switcher has got a microphone and earpiece, and the cameraman has got connection with the person who is switching, and the switcher tells that cameraman, camera one ready, I'm going to switch to you. So the cameraman will be very clear that he's not going to move the shot camera. Then he'll say, okay, camera 2, I'm going to move to you. So he switches there. त्याला फक्त switch दाबायचा असतो, and whatever is broadcast is the switcher plays with the broadcast, right? That's it actually, basically to add some variation and to show which person is talking. So मी थोड़ा इंटरव्यू घेत असेल, आई एम टेकिंग एन इंटरव्यू, सो मेरा कभी आएगा, फिर उसके पीछे से मैं सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ, तो जो जवाब देता है उसके पीछे से शॉट आएगा मेरा, right? They'll show me from behind that person, they'll show that person behind me. Not always, but that is called OS shot. We call it OS. Even the other shots, we call it XLS, extreme long shot, right? Then we call LS, that is long shot. We call CS, close shot, right? And then we call XCS, extreme closer. बाकी सब in between आते हैं. But these are the main shots: XLS, LS, MS. Sorry, I forgot MS. Mid shot. XLS, LS, MS, CS, XCS. Right? So extreme long shot, mid shot, close shot, and extreme close shot. These are the main 5 shots. बाकी सब variations है उसमें, right? Others are all variations, and they are used based on what you're trying to show your audience, right? And how you're telling your story. That is what it is based on. So let me go ahead. This is the OS. Now, what I asked her to do, of course, it's not very seriously done, but I have asked her to do a little bit of emotion, saying that कायतरी दुखी तरह कुछ दुख हो गया, and then she goes like this. Okay, I asked her to do that. Have a look at that first, then I'll tell you what we are doing next. So this is a sad shot that you saw that is taken at an eye level. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera up, right? I'm moving the camera up. This, when you move the camera up and look down on the object, that like you're seeing now on the screen, that is called high angle shot, right? That's called high angle shot. What happens, you can see yourself. See this.
Yes.
So see the difference between this and this, right? Difference between this and this is exactly the same emotion that she's showing, right? Same emotion that is showing. But in this, what happens when you show it this way, what happens is that she becomes smaller in the frame, right? She becomes smaller in the frame. That automatically the audience feels it. You as a camera person, or you as a director, should know that when you make the person smaller, it plays on the audience's mind. लोकांच्या ऑडियन्स के दिमाग में चलता है ये. Technically it's just a shot, right? Technically it's just a shot, but it actually plays on the audience's mind because it shows the person getting smaller. And when you show that person from high angle, that person feels smaller, and the audience feels that the person is feeling smaller. अब एक्टर तो एक्टिंग ही करता है, बराबर है, एक्टिंग ही करता है, लेकिन अगर ऊपर से एंगल लिया तो वो जो इफेक्ट आता है, that is, you can see it for yourself ना. आता मी when I show it from this angle, it is not that effective. The emotion might be just there, but when I show the same thing from the top above, you can see that the person is become smaller, and the effect of that emotion becomes more profound. Let me go a little ahead. I've taken one more such shot. Look at this, right? I actually use a CD ladder, and I climbed on top of the ladder, and from the ladder I took this shot. Now, wish to see this. What happens in this? This is more effective to show a person who is sad here. Right? Ata, we are looking at this person from a very high angle, and that has a very, very profound effect on the audiences. Now, understand, this is just a shot. We are all people who make dreams, right? We are all people who make people laugh and cry, right? This is what our job is. Our job is to reach the heart of the people and निचोड़ देना उसको. ये अपना काम होता है. अगर वो नहीं निचोड़ सकेगा तो आपकी फिल्म फेल हो जाती है. Because what feeling you are trying to convey to the audience should feel it. And when you take these kind of shots, the audience feels it. Even though for you it's just a technicality, climb on top of that and show. But imagine this particular shot which I showed you with music. Right? Imagine with this very sad music. ये बाकी के background सब we remove all those background sounds and just play the music. Then you will see the effect. We do it little bit slow motion, and she's emoting and she's just received some bad news and she's पटकन खाली बस पटक से नीचे बैठ गई और एक बहुत सा सैड सा म्यूजिक प्ले हो रहा है और मैं लाइट डिम कर देता हूं. ये अगर मैंने उसी शॉट में कर दिया, right, the effect will be profound. The audience will start feeling that whatever she feels, the audience start feeling, right? That is why it is important to understand why you are doing it. So this is why it is used. This is called a high angle shot. Let me go ahead.
Impact.
I'll talk about all this later again.
Yeah.
This is me directing her. Yeah. Okay. Now this is called a low angle shot. This is called a low angle shot. Anybody has? I'm sure everybody. You have seen Dabang. Dabang किसने देखी है?
Yes, sir.
Dabang देखी है, right? Now in Dabang,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
remember, there is a shot where these right in the beginning of the film, the dacoits rob a bank, and then they go and start distributing the cash in a warehouse. And Salman Khan अपना दबंग आ जाता है वहां पे और वो दरवाजा खटखटाता है, right? Then this guy goes and opens the door, and he hits him. Door opens, and Salman Khan start walking towards the camera. Now, if you remember that when Salman Khan is walking, the camera is not at eye level. The camera is placed little below, just like it is placed right now. अभी लड़की है कितनी पतली है देखा ना आपने? ये देखो ये ऐसी लड़की है ये. This is how she is, right? Original. But when I show her in this angle, she suddenly becomes large, right? She suddenly becomes large. She looks big. She looks dominating, right? So when you show a person from a higher angle, that person becomes smaller in the eyes of the audience. When I show the same person with a low angle, the person becomes like. अभी दबंग दिखाने के लिए नीचे कैमरा लेना पड़ेगा. अभी सलमान की बॉडी अच्छी है, he's got a very good physique, that is a different part. But even if they show me, I don't have a fantastic physique like for Salman Khan or something. But even if they show me, then it's going to look exactly like that, right? Because I'm taking the camera lower, automatically it's a technology, right? It's a camera, so it'll automatically show you something very, very big, and the effect is that person becomes dominating as a character, right? The character of the person suddenly becomes dominating. Look at what happens.
Great.
अच्छा, now this is done in fun, but imagine
Wonderful.
कोई राक्षसीन वगैरह ऐसा imagine करो इसको. Look at that.
Okay.
So let's see what.
So this is the zoom shot.
All right, now we are going to talk about two shots. One is a zoom shot, and one is a tracking shot. It's also called dolly. It's called tracking shot. It's called, right. We are going to talk of two shots. In the zoom shot, my camera is exactly in this place. It does not move. It does not move. But I use the zoom lens. On the mobile, we use this, right, for zooming into something, right? So when I'm shooting, I just do the zoom here and I bring the person or object closer to me. Barabar? Everybody understands? Samaira, you understand? आणि हा ए हर्ष नाही, तुझं नाव काय रे? हा,
हर्ष
तुझं नाव हर्षच आहे ना? Okay, so Harsh and Samara are our best students here, so they should understand first, and I hope you're not getting bored with what I'm saying. Samara and Harsh, तुम्हाला कंटाळा आला की मी तुम्हाला सांगायचं, मी तुम्हाला गाणं म्हणून दाखवेन. Okay, but if you feel bored, you tell me. Right. So when in a zoom shot, the camera does not move. It does not move. When you're using a regular camera, you've got this lens, right? You zoom in, you rotate the lens, and you zoom into an object. आणि आपण मोबाईल मध्ये we do this, we pinch, right? We pinch to zoom in and zoom out, we pinch, right? So that is what we do for zooming. And when there's tracking shot, there is one zooming and there's one tracking or trolley shot. At that time, when I want to show this person close, so let me show you. Why I'm showing like this? मैंने shoot किया already. So when I want to show this person close, instead of zooming in, I take the camera close. The end effect is same. The end effect is same. Meaning I'm going to go up to a close up of that person. बरोबर? मैं अब बहुत दूर हूं. मैं zoom करके ये shot पे लेके आता हूं. ये shot पे लेके आता हूं. या फिर मेरा कैमरा बहुत दूर है वहां पे और मैं कैमरा सामने लाता हूं. मैं कैमरा मूवमेंट करता हूं. Right? There are two things. So either I move the camera or I zoom, but the effect is entirely different. Have a look at it. What happens when I do zoom? This is the zoom shot. I'm
This is the
zooming in.
zoom shot where the camera is static.
Camera is not going. Acha, mera shake ho gaya. Please pardon that.
Zoom into a person.
What was happening is she wanted to go
Zoom out of a person.
and our timing was ending. So, right, this is zoom in and zoom out, right? So, I'm going to show it again. See the effect. I'm going to first zoom in and then I'm going to zoom out.
So this is the zoom shot.
So, I'm
where
zooming
the
in.
Camera is static.
Camera is not moving at all.
And
Right?
zoom
This is
into
the
a person.
end effect of that. And now I'm zooming
Zoom
out.
of a person.
Right? Now see what happens next.
This is a tracking.
This is the tracking shot. Right? The camera itself is moving and coming to the end shot,
No,
which
you
is
walk-
exactly
walk
same as I did in the zoom shot. The end is same, right? But the tracking, when it is tracking, you see what happens, right? When I'm zooming in, the picture just keeps on enlarging. But when I'm tracking, when I'm going towards the object, you can see the shelves also moving. Barabar? You could see the bookshelf moving. I'm going to show it again. Please understand this very properly because there's meaning to all this. See this.
This is
Oh.
a tracking.
This is now the tracking shot. See.
Wonderful.
So now this is zooming. Now look
So
at this.
this is
Here,
the
just the
zoom
picture
shot.
enlarges.
Where
The picture
camera is
keeps becoming bigger. So here the picture becomes bigger. And we come to the
Zoom into
point
a
where
person.
I reach a close-up shot and I go back.
Zoom out of a person.
Right? Now when I do tracking, you can see the
This
almirah,
is
the
tracking.
bookshelves also moving. See? That is the difference between the thing. Now I'm going to track back. I have tracked towards her.
No, you
Now I'm
walk
going to
with-
track
walk
back.
towards me.
See what happens. See.
Aste,
Now
aste,
I'm
aste,
going to
aste,
track
aste.
back. So that's the difference between zoom out and track back. Right? I could have made a stand there and I could just come back. That also
Turn
would have been
around and
tracking
go
back.
there.
Right? Now I'm going to track her ahead. Yeah, this is the tracking shot. This is the tracking shot.
Right.
Understood? And you saw the difference yourself. क्या होता है इसमें? Right? What actually happens when you are tracking in, tracking out? So the entire things moves.
Sir,
Ah,
can you just repeat this one more time?
okay, I'll show. Okay. So I show the zoom and the tracking. Okay. When you do zoom, the camera will not move. Right? The camera will not move. But when I do tracking, the camera moves towards the object. So suppose you are sitting there and I'm going to take zoom. I just do the zoom in this. And when I'm doing tracking, I'll move the camera towards you. Right? I'll move the camera towards you. There's a difference. And the effect is different. Right? You can see movement in the tracking shot. In a zoom, you can just see the picture becoming bigger. Right? Here, I'm going to show it again.
This is a tracking shot.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Here is the zoom shot.
So this is the zoom shot where the camera is static. And zoom into a person,
And I'm zooming out.
zoom out of a person.
Now I track.
This is a tracking shot.
You can actually see the shells moving with me, going behind. And I'm going to track back.
Now you walk
I'm
with
going to
walk
track
towards
her.
me. আস্তে 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 Now turn around and go back there.
So I'm tracking her. But there's a difference between the two.
Right.
The effect is entirely different. When you are tracking a person, then so suppose I keep the camera static, then I can show the person coming towards me, right? Or I can pull back with the person. Entirely different effect on the audience, right? Always think of the audience. ऑडियंस क्या सोचेंगे इसके बारे में होता है. जब मैं ट्रैक करता हूं तो उसका मतलब अलग होता है. अगर मेरा कैमरा स्टैटिक है, मतलब ये जो कैरेक्टर है, please understand, when the camera is probably the character, meaning there are two people, one is me and one is Samaira or Harsh, right? And मेरा समायरा या हर्ष से झगड़ा हो गया, right? And अगर मुझे समायरा एक चप्पट देने को आएगी, तो मैं क्या करूंगा? अगर मैं खड़ा रहा तो समायरा will come towards the camera, right? लेकिन अगर मुझे मूवमेंट अलग दिखाना हो तो I move along with the camera, मैं उल्टा उसके पीछे पीछे जाऊंगा, तो वो इफेक्ट अलग आएगा. That means I'm running away from her, right? और अदर if अगर हर्ष पीछे जा रहा है, so suppose समायरा वहां पे है और हर्ष यहाँ पे है, and समायरा calls Harsh to come and take some sweets. मेरे हाथ पे टॉफीज है, तो Harsh is going towards Samaira, मैं उसको ट्रैक करता हूं, तो that effect will be different. And if I keep the camera static, then the effect will be different. That I just show him walking away from me, whereas if I track, I'll walk with him. When I walk with him, that means there's a third character involved, right? That means there's a third character involved. So when a third character is involved and I can't show that character at the same time, then I show that the third character is walking with me towards somebody. Then there's a third character involved. So all these permutation combinations you have to think when you're making movies, right? When you're making movies, you have to think of the permutation combination. ये सब कहानी के ऊपर होता है. There's no rule, by the way, in no real rules in filmmaking when it comes to what type of shot you want to take. It all depends on how you are going to narrate the story, right? Let's go ahead.
Now, when I tell you, do it.
Okay. Now what we are going to do is what Garde madam was asking me. We are going to show the panning. In panning, the camera is in one place. It does not move, but the camera rotates, right? So there is somebody walking from this end of the frame to that end of the frame, right? Somebody is walking from my camera. So suppose this is a person, right? And there is going to walk here. Well, my camera just pans. It tracks me like this, right? It tracks me like this. So this is called panning, right? This is called panning, right? And when I do trucking, there's something called trucking. What I do is I keep the camera here and I move the camera with that person, right? I move the camera with the person. So panning means the camera is static and I just keep that person in focus and I rotate the camera. And trucking means I have the camera and the person. So when you are having a race and I want to show somebody running and I want to show the action so I can always show somebody. I can keep the camera here, track पे भाग रहा है, तो मैंने just ऐसा pan कर दिया, right? But chase scene है. Suppose there's a chase scene and I am showing two people running. I am going to show perspective. जब दो runner भाग रहे हैं या फिर cars भाग रहे हैं तो there are two cars running, right? And there's a chase scene in the movie, right? So इस कार में से मैं वो कार लूंगा, वो कार में से ये कार लूंगा, दोनों साथ में जा रही है, right? So this camera will move along with that car and that camera will move along with my car. So both will be doing together. Whereas if I want just to show the car going away from the frame, then I just pan, right? So here is the panning shot. This is pan. My camera is not moving. It is exactly the same. I have not moved at all.
Then go back.
Right. So this
Sir,
is
what is that word you used? Span or
pan, P-A-N, pan. Panning. 1 minute, I'll type it.
So one is panning and another one you said that tracking, right?
Yeah, it is called.
When the car is both the car is moving. Say both the car is in race. Then what will be the situation? What will be the name?
It is called tracking or trucking.
Tracking or tracking, right? So that if earlier you said that during the zoom shot, there is also a tracking shot, right?
See, nowadays what has happened is, initially when we used to do filmmaking a little earlier, when
Okay.
when I'm moving the camera front or back, right, in a straight
Mhm.
direction, uh,
Mhm.
straight, मेरे नजर के सामने, when I'm moving straight
समझ
front
गया,
or
समझ
back,
गया, समझ गया.
it used to be called tracking, right?
Okay.
And when
Okay.
I used to do it horizontally, I'm tracking a person while running along with him. That used to be called trucking. Okay, it was called
अच्छा.
trucking. Nowadays, what they do is they call the tracking shot as a trolley shot.
Oh, this is called trolley shot, like which
Yeah,
is going parallel, like both the cars are
yeah.
moving. That's a trolley shot,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. When I'm moving front or back,
Okay, that is trolley shot,
that
right?
is called either
Okay.
trolley shot or that is also called dolly shot.
Okay.
It is also
Okay.
called dolly shot. And
Okay.
and nowadays, this shot which is going parallel to the other person is called tracking shot.
Okay. Clear. Clear.
But
Okay.
then these definitions are there for the sake of definitions. When you're on the
Mhm.
finish and you're on the set, पूरे on the set,
Mhm.
जो डायरेक्टर बोलता है वो बाप होता है. डायरेक्टर बोला इसको
अच्छा.
ट्रकिंग बोलते हैं, इसको ट्रकिंग बोलते हैं. अगर वो बोला इसको ट्रॉली बोलना है तो ट्रॉली बोलते हैं. जो डायरेक्टर कहेगा
अच्छा.
वो,
अच्छा. अच्छा. अच्छा.
डायरेक्टर इज द किंग.
हाँ मतलब
हाँ,
हाँ मतलब एक काम है.
yeah. Director is the king. So if that director has learnt it as a
अच्छा.
trucking shot, he'll call it trucking shot. और बोलेगा गधे तेरे को पता नहीं ट्रकिंग शॉट क्या होता है. And so he'll be like that. And remember one thing, that trolley and the track is extremely smooth. What I did was today was handheld camera, right, and everything was shaking, right, because when I walk, obviously the camera is going to shake. But when you do the real professional world, there is a rail, right? There is a rail. It's actually like a railway car. जो rail होता है, it's a rail
I
होता है.
understand.
On the top of that, there is a trolley, right? It is extremely smooth with zero, क्या बोलते हैं, खड्डा नहीं होता है उसमें कुछ. It's absolutely flat and absolutely, it's completely smooth, and you can actually, yeah, you can actually, pull it with your small finger. इतना smooth होता है. You can actually move the trolley with your small finger. You just have, you on the top of the trolley, the camera is mounted. The cameraman sits on top of that, right? And you can actually pull it with your करंगीनी खेचू शकतो, इतनी smooth असते ती, right? That is how. There is a straight trolley. There is a circular trolley. So when you see that those scenes where the hero heroine या actors are, उसके गोल गोल कैमरा फिरता है, that is the circular trolley shot. गोल trolley असते ती. Right? So they show this shot like this, going 360-degree shot. It's called 360 shot also, by the way. Right? It's called 360 shot also. So you keep the person in the center here, and you rotate it like this, pura 360 degrees. That is also a shot. Right? That is the 360-degree shot. So they do all these things. But technically speaking, if you ask me, I call this as the tracking shot, this as the trucking shot. I call it still like that. So if I direct a film, I'll always call it like that. लेकिन हर डायरेक्टर अपना अपना राजा होता है, हर डायरेक्टर अपना अपना स्टोरी लेके आता है, और जो डायरेक्टर कहता है वो भगवान की तरह से होता है. So if you can't say no to the director at any cost, you'll be kicked out of the sets. Director, he's the king. He's the king, right?
Sir, still confused in tracking and trucking shot.
No, you don't. Okay, let us use the modern technology or modern terminology. When you're doing front and back, सरळ जातो तेव्हा, मी आता तुमच्यापर्यंत आलो तर का असा, तर त्याला डॉली शॉट म्हणायचं. Let us call it that way. It's called dolly shot. I am coming straight to you and I'm going away from you, right? Whether you are walking with me or not walking with me is a different thing. My shot is a straight track, and I'm walking with you, or I'm coming towards you and going away from you. That is called a dolly shot, right? And when I'm going with you horizontally, adava, asa, that is called tracking shot. That's called tracking shot. Let us keep that as definition, because that is what is used normally nowadays. That is what.
Yeah, quite clear, sir. Quite clear.
That is what is used now. Let us use the modern definition. मैं पुराने ज़माने का जेलर हूँ. Let us go ahead. So this is the pan shot. Now you can see this. I have taken. Look at this now. Now my camera is not going to move from my place, but the camera is going to rotate with her. So I want to keep her in focus. but this is called a panning shot. You can see how the
Bas.
cupboards are moving with her, right? You can see that the cupboards behind her are, moving with her, but they are not moving with her actually. The distances are the only she is moving. The cupboard is static. My camera is not moving at all. That is the panning shot. Panning means the camera is static and it just do this. Now I'm going to show you the tracking shot. What happens in this? Here they go. This is a tracking shot. Now see the difference between the two. Barabar? This is the tracking shot. So the entire screen moves, right? The entire thing moves along with me and along with her. Again, I'm going to ask her to go back. See, this is the tracking shot. So I'm tracking her along with it. So what happens in a pan shot, in a pan shot, what happens? In a pan shot, my camera is remaining static. So I'm just allowing the person to go from one frame to another. So that means my objective of taking that shot, मेरा जो ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है वो शॉट लेने का, कि मुझे बस वो पर्सन जाते हुए देखना है. लेकिन जब मैं ट्रैक करता हूं उसको, तो देयर इज अ मीनिंग, वो क्या कर रहे हैं वो भी देखना है और उसके साथ जाते जाते देखना है. मतलब वो दैट पर्सन इज आइदर टॉकिंग ऑन द फोन और डूइंग समथिंग ऑन द मोबाइल फोन और टेकिंग समथिंग आउट ऑफ द पॉकेट, या फिर कुछ तो एक्शन होगा, या किसके साथ दो जन बोल रहे हैं उनके साथ मुझे सुनना है उनको क्या. इन अ पैन नॉर्मली द कैमरा इज डिस्टेंट, very very distant from the person. In a track it is not very distant, it's comparatively very near, so I can actually show what they are talking also, so I can hear them. So in a pan shot it may not necessarily actually hear. What happens is it's like this. So for example, there's a wide frame, let us say this is a long shot. Now there's one person who is coming from this side and talking on the phone and going away from the frame. Got it? There's this person who is coming into the frame here, talking on the phone and then going away from the frame. So what will happen to the sound here? When he's far, ये बाजू से आया होगा, उसकी साउंड कम आएगी. जैसे मेरे कैमरा के पास भी आएगा उसकी साउंड बढ़ जाएगी, और जैसे वो निकल जाएगा उसकी साउंड वापस कम हो जाएगी. बराबर? But if I track that person, I can listen to what he's saying all along because I'm with that person. बराबर? तो आपके फिल्म में आप क्या दिखाना चाहते हैं उसके बेसिस पे डिसाइड होता है कि आप ट्रैकिंग करोगे या पैनिंग करोगे. राइट? So if you're in a car chase, suppose I'm a character who is watching a car chase, right? If I'm a third person watching a car chase, मैं कहीं पे खड़ा हूं, मुझे जब करके गाड़ी जाती दिखती है, मैं पैन करता हूं, सुप, राइट? लेकिन मैं उस कार चेस का कैरेक्टर हूं और मैं दूसरी गाड़ी में बैठा हूं और मेरा व्यू देखना है, तो कैमरा मेरे गाड़ी में होगा और उस गाड़ी के साथ जाएगा. बराबर ना? दैट्स द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ट्रैकिंग. ट्रैकिंग अगर करना हो तो उसका मतलब होना चाहिए. मतलब क्या होता है कि मैं उस आदमी, उस गाड़ी, उस चीज के साथ में जाऊंगा. अगर पैनिंग करता है तो मैं थर्ड पर्सन हूं, मैं जस्ट ऑब्जर्व कर, just pan, right? As an observer a pan is fine, but as a person who is inward, so my character will be the camera, right? And then I will be there inside the film and I am it is showing my perspective as a character in the camera and I'm going to follow the person along with it. तो ट्रैकिंग के लिए मुझे वो क्या कर रहा है देखना है, लेकिन पैनिंग के लिए एज अ थर्ड पर्सन मुझे देखना है, ओके चला गया. Right? That's how the meaning is formed. That's how the meaning is formed in cinema, right? Let me go ahead. Now I'm going to show you a rule. Very rare rules, but I'm going to show you a rule.
Stop. Walk.
Now, forget about sound here. मैं sound बंद करता हूँ इसका. And unfortunately, what happened is I could not find the time to edit this. लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है मैं आपको समझाता हूँ. अरे, what is happening here? I'm going to show you. Jerusha is walking from that end to me. Right? Jerusha is walking from that end to me. Now, if I'm standing at the extreme end of the room, उस जो खिड़की है वहां पे खड़ा हूं मैं, right? And she's walking right up to me. But I want to show her walking. I want to show the entire process. So what I do is I've got two cameras set up. I've got two cameras. One camera is here. One camera is at the other end. Just imagine one camera is here. one camera is the other end. They are both hidden cameras. And she is walking from that end of the room to this end of the room. In editing, I cannot cut what I've cut now. See this.
Start. Stop.
So she
Stop.
comes here
Walk.
and then अभी ये lag हो गया. Now if you see this on the screen, let's show the next one
Walk
also.
back.
You can't show this, right? Actually, action वही है. She's walking in the same place. She's walking from one end of the room to the other end of the room. लेकिन मैं कैमरा शिफ्ट करता हूँ. I use this camera, then I use the other camera. I've broken a rule called 180-degree rule. See, when I'm showing, my camera is here. This is my camera. I'm showing a person coming straight to this. This is my movement. But that is also a camera, right? As a camera. मैं मेरे एडिटिंग में यहाँ तक लेता हूँ और मैं वो कैमरा का व्यू देता हूँ. Then what I'm going to see is यहाँ पे जाता है, यहाँ पे ऐसे जाता है. So there will be opposites. समझ रहा है? Opposite व्यू आएगा. अरे वो आ रहे थे, अभी जा कैसे रही है? See this.
Tube is completed. Come. Stop. Walk.
वो आ रही थी, अब जा रही है. आ रही थी, अब सडनली जा रही है. ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? She is coming towards the camera, and suddenly she is moving away from the camera. Now imagine this shot is taken in a रेगिस्तान, जहां पे रूम नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, and everywhere you see it's exactly looking same. आपका सूरज ऊपर है, ना कोई शैडो है, राइट? सिर्फ नीचे पैर के नीचे शैडो है. There's nothing around, no tree, no grass, nothing that can identify anything, just plain sand. And now she's walking away from the camera. She's coming from the camera. You change the camera and take it there, and you're doing the same. उसका action वही है. She's just walking from one end to the other. But you change the camera from this camera to that camera, she'll appear like this. So you never break the 180-degree rule. In editing, you never break the 180-degree rule. You don't shift one camera and the other camera like this. How you do is like this.
Please.
This is what you do. So I take her
Stop.
till there.
Dो step लेके walk.
I take a
दो step लेना
shot
पड़ेगा.
like this.
बस.
I show
दो
little bit
steps.
like this. Then I show little bit like this. Then I
No
show
walk.
her going away. Right? Only then there is a continuity in the movement. Then the audience will understand कि अरे वही action चालू था. Right? Otherwise the audience will get confused
Stop.
कि ये जा रही थी कि आ रही थी. Then I can also use cuts. When she comes here, or when she comes near the camera, somewhere halfway, I can cut. I can show something which is different, and then the remaining shot I can show her walking away from the camera. See. Then I show two different shots, which gives me a break, and the person has, okay, the motion is continuous. This is called 180-degree rule. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this tonight, and tomorrow when we come to class, I'm going to show exactly what happens. Perfect editing में क्या होता है? What you have to understand is there are two cameras placed at the opposite ends of the room, and I'm taking a shot from this camera and I'm taking a shot from that camera at the same time. But in editing, I cut it in the middle. I take half the shot from this camera, half the shot from that camera. I'm going to see this flash. Now, why I'm telling you this right in the beginning? It is actually a very technical thing. But when you do your editing, if you use this, the audience will get confused. That नक्की क्या चल रहा है? ये exactly क्या हो रहा है? वो आ रही थी कि जा रही थी? Right? रूम में तो समझता है कि वहां पे दीवार है और यहाँ पे खिड़की है. लेकिन in other environment they may not understand what is exactly happening. ये क्यों change हो गया? Right? Well, I know this is a little bit technical and confusing, but when you actually do it, you'll understand. Right? We are going to do this when we do the editing. If we get the time, we'll do this also. I don't think I've got anything more to show here. I think it's just a repeat of the previous shot. एक low angle shot लिया है वापस मैंने just to show you. And this is called Dutch angle.
Hello, sir. Is it possible on
Yeah,
mobile?
it's again a new kind of thing to show some feeling or show something odd, you take a Dutch.
Hello, sir.
You don't keep the camera, show something like this.
Hello, sir.
That's called a Dutch angle shot. Okay. That is
Hello,
used
sir.
sometimes for some horror films or suspense films or something, some funny thing to show it is shown. Called the
Hello,
नहीं,
sir.
वो
Dutch
होना
angle.
है वो भी इधर करूंगा मैं. I'll have to
Hello,
use
sir.
that shot.
And this is called a pedestal shot. This is called a pedestal shot, meaning vertical movement of the camera. Right? Vertical movement of the camera. This is called a pedestal shot. So see this shot. You will understand it immediately. Nothing great about it. This is called a pedestal shot.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Is it possible
This is your
with
library, by the way. Institute का library है पूरा.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Right. So that is it in this particular thing. So these are the kind of shots that we use, and every shot has got a meaning, right? So camera shots, camera angles, camera moves. Yeah.
Sorry to
बोला.
disturb you between, but I think
आवाज येत नाहीये.
two.
Sorry.
Hello.
बोला माझाच मी
हा.
म्यूट केला होता.
दोन कोणाला तरी दोघांना बोलायचंय.
हा, बोला.
ते मगासपासून बोलायचा प्रयत्न
हो, कारण मी
करतायत.
काय केलं होतं मगाशी मी माझा व्हॉल्यूम कमी केला होता फॉर सम रिझन अँड आय डिड नॉट हिअर दॅट. बोला. हू वॉन्ट्स टू स्पीक प्लीज स्पीक.
हॅलो, सर.
हा, बोला.
180 डिग्रीचा जो हे आहे आपण ते दाखवलं की खिडकीकडे जाते आणि परत येते,
हो.
तर एकाच मोबाईल मध्ये हे शूट होऊ शकतं का?
नाही.
नाही ना?
अशा वेळेला 2 कॅमेरे असतात आणि
हं.
ऍक्च्युली शूटिंग पेक्षा एडिटिंगचा फंडा आहे.
हो.
एडिटिंगचा फंडा आहे हा शूटिंगचा फंडा नाहीये. पण त्याला 180 डिग्री रूल म्हणतात आणि एडिटिंगच्या वेळेला हे लक्षात ठेवायचं असतं म्हणून मी सांगितलं. आपण जनरली 2 कॅमेरे सेटअप अनलेस यू आर डुईंग समथिंग प्रोफेशनल 2 कॅमेरे वापरत नाही. प्रोफेशनल सेटअप मध्ये आम्ही 3 किंवा 4 कॅमेरे पण वापरतो एका वेळेला. तो क्लॅपबोर्ड असतो माहितीये सिनेमाचा, त्याची 2 कारणं असतात क्लॅपबोर्डची. एक म्हणजे त्याच्यावरती कितवा शॉट आहे त्याचा आकडा असतो, इट्स कॉल्ड TCR, राईट. त्याचा रेकॉर्ड असतो तो त्याच्यावर लिहिलेला. आणि दुसरं म्हणजे त्या क्लॅपचा साऊंड असतो, खापकन आवाज येतो त्याचा. तो क्लॅपचा साऊंड रेकॉर्ड होतो आणि एडिटिंग करताना आम्ही त्या क्लॅपच्या साऊंड पासून साऊंड सिंकिंगला आम्हाला कधी उपयोग होतो. कारण तो शार्प असतो, त्याची वेव्ह फॉर्म असतो. म्हणजे एडिटिंग सॉरी आय वेंट इन टू मराठी, आय एम व्हेरी सॉरी. When you know that clapper board, right? You have seen the clapper board that we use in films, right?
Yeah.
The short, the film's name, the short name, and the short number is written there, right? The name of the scene, the name of the story, then the name of the scene, then the name of the shot, number of the shot. All these things are written on that clapper board, right? There are 2 reasons why this clapper board is used. One is to the visual representation of the shot. So when I'm directing a film, as soon as the shot is taken, I see what is written and I call it okay, shot okay, or I say NG, that is not good, and I again shoot the shot, right? So all those NGs are discarded afterwards. It's noted. There's an assistant director who keeps noting all this, right? This shot okay, this shot NG, this shot NG, this shot okay, right? So they keep on noting this. So there's a number on that board. And then the assistant director keeps on noting all this. This is a good shot. So when I'm doing editing, I don't look at the not good shots. I just take the good shots and editing. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. The other reason is when the clap sounds, right? In the editing, when we do editing, you can see the waveform of the sound. I'm going to show that to you. Don't worry. You're going to see this. You can see the waveform. Sounds असे waves असतात. When there's a clap, it is a sharp waveform. And suppose for any reason we are doing sync sound recording. Matlab, we are not dubbing the sound. We are recording on the set. Right? We are recording on the set. And something happens and the sound is not syncing. Then we use that clap because whether even if you've got 3 cameras, the clap is going to be the same. Right? When the clap sound, so how does the thing start? Camera ready, lights ready, rolling, and then the once that is set, camera rolling, then the assistant director goes and does this in front of the camera. He shouts, scene one, shot one, thack. Then the director says action. Right? All this happens. Camera rolling, then he says, then the short name is taken, then the action that is given. That thing is a cue for me when I do editing. I can see the waveform and I match the waveform with the waveform. I've got 3 cameras, means I've got 1 camera footage, 2nd camera footage, 3rd camera footage. And then if the sound is not matching, I match the waveform of the sound. One sound below the other. If I'm matching that, then I'm getting perfect sync sound. That is why the clapboard is used. Okay. So that's how we do it.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, welcome. So that is how it is used. Anything else you want to ask? Did I answer the question, original question?
Yeah.
Did I answer the original question? I think so, yes. Any other question anybody has? Okay. If no other question, then I want to say something here.
Sir, I missed out the Dutch angle shot.
It's just an oddity shot. So when you are normally when you're shooting, you hold the camera like this, right? You track like this, you pan like this, right? You do the angle here, you do the lower angle here, but Dutch you do this. Wakada camera. And why do you use it sometimes for suspense shot, right? So somebody here, something you do this camera movements. So you do the Dutch angle and at the same time move the camera. Imagine what it will look, right? Imagine what this will look. So that is what you use it for, or some humor or some odd thing you want to show. That is when you use the Dutch angle. Right? It's not an angle. It's not really a shot. It's called Dutch angle. So anything will be Dutch angle. Anything oddly placed camera is called Dutch angle. So now these are techniques. Okay. Now these are all techniques. So shots. So extreme long shot to close up shot, high angle, low angle, then all the movements. These are all technology based. But the real thing is not just this technology that is important. The real thing is your storytelling. What we are actually developing. See, the point is that films are a product of technology. They are not a product of anything else but technology. If there was no technology, if there was no invention, then there wouldn't have been a camera and there wouldn't have been a film. Barabar na? Harsh and Samaira, you're getting me?
Yes, sir.
Right? It's a product of Samaira's hopefully is tired. Okay. So it is a product of technology, right? Without technology. But we have done something beyond that. It is also storytelling. And what all these things are a part of our grammar, right? And that grammar is the grammar of cinema, the language of cinema. These are the alphabets of a language, right? So the shots, the angles, the camera movement, these are a part of my language of cinema. I speak in that language. For me, English is not a language, Hindi is not a language, Tamil is not a language, Gujarati is not a language. The language of cinema is what is more important, because the way I take my angles, the way I shoot a particular shot, why I shoot a particular shot has an effect on the minds of my audience, right? It is not the spoken language that is important. It is the cinematic language that is important. We are going to see more of that tomorrow, the language of cinema, right? We are going to see more of that tomorrow. So any other questions? Otherwise, it's already 10:30. So anything else you want to ask?
Sir, one question is, so then shall we say that the cameraman is more important
No.
than the director also? So I mean, direction is the director will tell how to shoot the scene.
Director
But
will tell exactly what framing the cameraman should do for him. The cameraman will follow the director's wishes. Director ने सांगितलं लॉन्ग शॉट तो लॉन्ग शॉटच कॅमेरामॅन स्वतःचं डोकं लावणार नाही. कॅमेरामॅनचं डोकं कुठे चालतं, उसका दिमाग कहाँ चलता है, वो शॉट जो उसने बोला बराबर लिया है ना, लाइटिंग बराबर है कि नहीं, कैमरामैन इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर लाइटिंग. I say the director says यहाँ पे mood lighting चाहिए. It's a sad scene. Then it's the cameraman's job to give the shot exactly as the director's story desires. So he'll have a mood lighting, he'll have some blue light or red light or something, right? Then he'll arrange everything. That is the job of the cameraman, to give the perfect shot to the director. But ultimately, it is the director who rules. Director will say, this is the camera angle I want. He'll say, nahi, और थोड़ा close जाना, और थोड़ा mid जाना, और थोड़ा angle बदलना. ये director बोलता है उसको. And then the cameraman does exactly what the. Of course, the director also uses his brains. It's not the director doesn't. Director gives suggestions. Sir, ऐसा किया तो देखो ना जरा कैसा है. You know, but he asks the director, right? सर आप ये लॉन्ग शॉट कह रहे हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा सा मिड जाके देखो कैसे दिखता है. अगर आप कहे तो ये ऐसा शॉट लेंगे. Then the director says, हाँ चलो ठीक है, take this. ऐसा होता है. But the king is a director.
Okay.
Always.
Sir.
Always. हाँ.
Sir.
बोला. हाँ.
मला म्हणजे मगाशी म्हणजे कालच्या सेशन मध्ये आपला तो फ्रेम आणि आपण स्क्रीनचा जो विषय म्हणजे आपण बोललो ना, त्याविषयी मला बोलायचं होतं की आपण कॅमेरा म्हणजे मोबाईल मधनं किंवा आपल्या कॅमेरा मधनं जेव्हा शूट करतो तेव्हा आपण म्हणजे एक तर व्हर्टिकल फोटो काढतो किंवा हॉरिझॉन्टल काढतो. म्हणजे ते रिक्वायरमेंट त्या म्हणजे प्रसंगामुळे 4 माणसं असतील तर आपण व्हर्टिकल घेतो, सॉरी हॉरिझॉन्टल घेतो, आणि एकच माणूस असेल तर आपण व्हर्टिकल घेतो. तर मग ते जेव्हा एडिटिंग करतो त्या सगळ्या फ्रेम, मग त्या कसं कधी काही व्हर्टिकल असतात, काही हॉरिझॉन्टल असतात, ते शूट करताना पण तसं होतं. मग ते तुम्ही
$1 million question. It's a $1 million question, and which is a big. तुम्ही पूर्ण करा प्रश्न आधी. पूर्ण करा प्रश्न. Please complete your question.
नाही हाच प्रश्न होता की मला एडिट करताना कसं काय करतो, कारण तिथे आपल्या फ्रेमच्या साईज तुम्ही काल सांगितलं तसं ठरलेलं असतं. म्हणजे 192 त्या सगळ्या फ्रेम्स ठरलेल्या असतात. मग त्याच्यात हे व्हर्टिकल आणि हॉरिझॉन्टल शॉट आपण कसे एडिट करतो?
Okay, so those who didn't understand, I'm going to repeat the question. She is asking whether when we take a vertical shot or we take a horizontal shot, what do we do in editing? If we have got a vertical, if we have used the camera like this, then you're going to get a vertical frame, right? And now when you are editing it in the horizontal frames, if you're using 16:9 and you're shot 9:16, right? How do you edit it? You can't. Frankly speaking, you just have to do close-up. Right, so it is
Square.
no, but you can't do also square all the time. You want a horizontal one, then you can't do the square, right? If your entire movie is shot horizontal and there are only some shots which are shot vertical, then what do? You just have to zoom in. You have to take only a part of that frame, right? The point is ki what we have started doing, at least at my end when we are doing shoots, what we have started doing, we are shooting horizontal, right? And we are taking multiple shots so that I take a lot of long shots. Entire person in this frame. Right? I've started taking multiple shots. I've started taking the same shots over and over again. So I can't possibly expect, because see, a vertical frame will mean only one person standing or two persons very close to each other. And if I want to take it horizontal, I can only take this part. Barabar? This part, because it's a horizontal frame. What I started doing is I'm taking horizontal. I am seeing that I take the entire person also if I want to use this, and then I can cut this into vertical.
That means we have to really big change.
That part I can take vertical, but I can't take a vertical and make it horizontal unless I simply pull it. अक्षरशः असं चिरफाड करून मोठं करायला लागतं, and then you don't get the entire picture. You know when this has started? Especially when our kids started using mobile phones and using Instagram stories and Facebook stories, especially stories and TikTok. That actually, made this trend more popular, vertical movies, vertical shots. Otherwise, we are not using vertical shots in the mobile games. We never use vertical shots. But since the mobile phones, and especially in last 3-4 years more, त्याच्या आधी कुठे होता हा प्रॉब्लेम? उसके पहले प्रॉब्लम नहीं था. ये जब से स्टोरीज आई है ना, इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरीज एंड फेसबुक स्टोरीज, तब से प्रॉब्लम आया है. एंड द अदर थिंग व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इज व्हेन आई सी अ मूवी ऑन अ मोबाइल फोन, I find this very comfortable. I don't find this comfortable. I find this comfortable. So watching something vertical is more comfortable to me on a mobile phone than a horizontal thing. Even if I hold, this is very, very tiresome after some time. This is not so tiresome. So that makes a lot of difference. So people have started making vertical films now. That is the reason why they are doing it.
सर वन क्वेश्चन.
हा.
व्हर्टिकल असं घेताना आम्ही आता इंडियन लेडीज साडी घालतो तर ते सेल्फी मोड मध्ये येतं, तर ते येऊ नये यासाठी काय करायचं?
नाही कळलं सेल्फी मोड मध्ये येतं म्हणजे काय?
म्हणजे आता माझं मी समजा असं शूटिंग केलं तर डाव्या खांद्यावरचा पदर जेव्हा प्रत्यक्ष पाहत होतो तर उजव्या खांद्यावर आहे असं वाटतं.
कारण तुम्ही ऑपोजिट बघता ना. युअर सीइंग. आता तुम्ही आता डाव्या खांद्यावर पदर घेतला मला डाव्याच खांद्यावर दिसणार. सेल्फी मोड मध्ये जर का घेतलं तुम्ही आणि तर ते उलट दिसणार. इन एडिटिंग यू कॅन डू हॉरिझॉन्टल शिफ्ट.
घेताना असंच येतं ना.
इन एडिटिंग यू कॅन डू दॅट. तुम्ही फ्लिप करू शकता. शिकवणार आहे तुम्हाला मी.
ओके.
एडिटिंग मला सांगा, तुम्ही आठवण करा.
हा. आणि दुसरं एक मी तुम्हाला मध्ये एक माझा पाठवलं होतं व्हिडिओ, त्याच्यामध्ये माझं आडवं आलं होतं व्हिडिओ. तो सरळ कसं करायचं हे कळलं नाही.
मी बघतो परत, मला आठवत नाही. मी चेक करतो. मी
चालेल.
चेक करतो आणि उद्या सांगतो तुम्हाला, किंवा आधी दिवसभरात किंवा तरी सांगेन तुम्हाला.
ओके.
आय सी. तो अजून आहे ना तुमच्या कॉम्प्युटर मोबाईलवरती आहे ना तुमच्या अजून तो? हा. मला नाही मिळालं तर सांगेन तुम्हाला उद्याला. प्लीज सेंड इट बॅक. आय हॅव अ लुक एट इट.
Okay, sir, one more question. Sometimes in movies or even you can see that the person or maybe a figure, it's expanded like this. It's expanded shown. It is shown like it's expanded. Maybe if because they have to show it huge, or maybe some humor as you said, or maybe something, but it is shown very expanding like. So how that is done? I mean, what technology or what it is used?
एक्सपांडेड म्हणजे फुगलेला म्हणताय का?
फुगलेला नाही, असं म्हणजे तो असा समोरून आणि तो एकदम असा मोठा असा पसरट दिसतो एकदम.
So Ken mode is something like when we do Ken setting.
You have got several ways to do it. You have got different lenses to do that. One is lens to do that. आणि in editing software, you got a lot of effects that you can use. Effects आहेत ज्याच्यामधनं हे तुम्हाला करता येतं. बट आय एम नॉट शुअर एक्झॅक्टली व्हॉट युअर टॉक. म्हणजे फुगलेलं म्हणताय का मोठं म्हणताय हे मला कळत नाही. म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल कसं असतं, हा जर का कॅमेरा जवळ आणला ना तर नाक मोठं दिसतं. सो वेन यू वॉन्ट टू गिव्ह क्लोजअप, आम्ही कॅमेरा लांब ठेवून तो क्लोजअप आणतो. तसं म्हणायचं
नाही. तो असं आता हे नाक आहे समजा, तर हे आणलं तर हे क्लोजअप तर तेवढं मोठं दिसणार आहे, पण तो त्याच्यानंतर तसं मोठं आणि खूप पसरट दिसतं. तर टेक्निकल आय डोंट नो व्हॉट इट इज कॉल्ड. दॅट्स वाय की ते असं समोरून तो असं एकदम पसरट असा दिसतो. मे बी असं ते कॉन्केव्ह मिरर किंवा त्याच्यात कसं.
So either you use different lenses or you have got some effects in the editing software which you can use.
Okay, so that is not any part of this long shot.
No, these are specific. No, these are not part of long shot or things. These are not typical shots. These are done specifically for a purpose. तुमच्या स्टोरी मध्ये जर का ते फिट होत असेल तर घेतलं जातं, नाही तर नाही. ओनली इफ इट इज नेसेसरी यूज इट. म्हणजे एखादी म्हैस दाखवली आणि तिचं नाक असं मोठं केलं दाखवलं वगैरे असं म्हणता ना तुम्ही, त्याच्यासाठी
असं मोठं ती पसरट जाते. म्हणजे मे बी असं कोणीतरी फार राक्षसी किंवा तो किती भयानक आहे असं दाखवण्यासाठी त्याचं असं ते एकदम असं तो पसरतो.
तुम्ही मला सांगतो, कॅमेरा जर का क्लोज दिला ना तर तसं होतं. कॅमेरा क्लोज द्यायचा त्याच्यासाठी. आय शो यू. नाही पण आता हे दाखवायला वेळ लागेल. उद्या दाखवतो तुम्हाला. तुम्ही करून बघा. तुम्ही कॅमेरा असं क्लोज देणार ना की ते मोठं होतं. See, there are two ways. One, if you take the camera too close to an object, it looks like you're seeing. So we never take the camera very close. We take it far and then just zoom in. नाहीतर तो चेहरा असा मोठा दिसतो, असा पसरट दिसतो. I'm sure you're talking of that, right? I'm sure you're talking of that. मी तुम्हाला उद्या दाखवतो. तुम्ही मला जर का आठवला तर शॉट मला उद्या दाखवा एखादा.
ओके. मला आता आठवत नाही, पण काही पिक्चर्स मध्ये असं त्यांनी दाखवलं की असं तो बसला आहे समोर आणि समोर जरी मिळाला तो मोठ्या ऐवजी असा एकदम असा पसरट दिसतो खूप. आणि मे बी तो जास्त तो किती भयानक आहे किंवा अजून फिरोशियस किंवा असं तो दाखवण्यासाठी म्हणून ते अजून करतात की नाही माहिती नाही.
It
पण
must be
तो
effect
तो
of it.
असा समोर नेला तर तो मोठा होईल पण असा पसरट पण दिसतो.
पसरट पण दिसतो. इफेक्ट वापरणार सर. आय एम शुअर इट विल बी इफेक्ट. हा. अदरवाइज इट टेक द कॅमेरा व्हेरी नियर. दोन्ही गोष्टींनी होत ते.
ओके.
कॅमेरा फार जवळ नेला. कॅमेरा फार जवळ नेला की तसं दिसतं. यू टेक द कॅमेरा व्हेरी नियर. खूप खूप फरक पडतो त्याने. क्लोजअप नसतो तो, एक्स्ट्रीम क्लोजअप पण असा नसतो. कॅमेरा चक्क जवळ नेला जातो, मग ते असं विचित्र वाटतं, एकदम असं मोठं दिसतं काहीतरी विचित्र.
एक्झॅक्टली. Okay.
You try it out. You'll be able to see it. I see if I can do it quickly here. आहे का वेळ? Those who want to go, please go. I mean, असं काही नाही आहे. If you want to go, please go away. I'm just going to see and do this quickly. Show you this because I think I've understood what you mean by that.
Good night, sir.
Yes, good night. Good night. Yes, good night. Those who want to go, please go. This is.
Mangesh sir, I just wanted to say one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, actually tomorrow there is a session, but tomorrow there is going to be a cyclone in Chennai. Okay, so
yeah. I read about it. I read about it. Yes.
काफी बड़ा होने वाला है. अभी पता नहीं कितना इफेक्ट होगा इसमें,
बराबर.
और नेटवर्क कनेक्टिविटी कैसा रहेगा पता नहीं है. तो वी ऑल विल ट्राई टू अटेंड ऑफ कोर्स. मतलब जिन लोग हैं हमारे साथ,
राइट.
अगर किसी कारण से there is a difficulty, then I will come back to you personally.
Okay. Anyway, what is going to happen is, anyway, we'll be recording the entire thing.
Right.
Just like today, I'm going to record the entire thing. So you'll be able to see it afterwards also.
Right.
But I hope it doesn't come to Chennai. I hope it doesn't come to Chennai. And I hope that you're all safe and sound.
No, it's possibly going to hit tomorrow. Already, weather is quite bad today itself.
I know.
So it doesn't hurt much.
I know. I read about it just before coming home. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just show this now. Now, if you see the camera, I'm just showing you your screen now. Actually, I can see you all like this. All right. Now, I'm going to take my camera near me. But no, this is not what I meant. Let me turn the camera around. Now you can see me. आणि असं होतं का?
नाही, हा मोठा झाला. अजून असं पसरट होतं, तोंड असं पसरट दिसतं.
ओके.
तो माणूस पसरट दिसतो. असं काहीतरी.
I think it's about basically about using some effect for that. Effect वापर.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with this long extreme mid shots.
नाही. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay.
There are only 5 shots.
लेन्सेस असतील ना वेगळे.
कॉन्केव्ह. तुम्ही फिश आय लेन्स वापरलं तर वेगळं मिळतं, तुम्ही मॅक्रो वापरलं तर वेगळं मिळतं. यू यूज डिफरंट लेन्सेस. श्वेता मॅडम जस्ट टोल्ड मी टू सेड समथिंग अबाउट व्हॉट डिड यू से?
Sir, in some video editing mode, we saw some Ken setting, Ken. So then there are 2 options that we can start a picture and close, as in the close-up and the ending. So we can close it, the close-up, and on the same picture, we can decide the end of the screen. So it's just like a moving thing and like close-up of the same picture that way.
No, that is not what she's also saying. There's again another style of doing it. नाही, हे काहीतरी लेन्स किंवा इफेक्ट आहे काहीतरी. आपण शोधू काहीतरी. KineMaster मध्ये पण खूप इफेक्ट्स आहेत. We'll try to find that. I tell you that effect also. Okay. So shall we end today?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for being so patient, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's also session.